From November 14th to 21st, we're inviting you to join us for a powerful trip to Ghana. This isn't just a vacation. This is a chance to walk through the same places where many of our people were captured, held, and shipped off into slavery. So don't wait. Secure your spot today. We're making history by walking through it. Will you be with us?
In light of what is happening right now in the world, a clip has resurfaced and has gone viral. And that clip is a speech by the CIA whistleblower, John Stockwell. In that video, he talks about how the CIA uses its intelligence and its people to destabilize third world countries and to take over, to create coup d'etats, to basically get what they want from that country by any means necessary. Watch this clip, we'll come back and discuss.
We've set out to overthrow functioning constitutional democracies in over 20 countries. We manipulated elections in dozens of countries. We created standing armies and directed them to fight. We went after to organize ethnic minorities to encourage them to revolt. The first thing we did in Nicaragua was to go to the Mosquito Indians, who had never gotten along with the other people in Nicaragua very well, and give them more money than they had seen in the entirety of history, and arms and training and rationales and sanctuaries in Honduras, and sent them into Nicaragua to attack, kill, fight, rape, burn, pillage. And this has been a technique the CIA has used in Nicaragua, in Thailand, in Vietnam, in Laos, in the Congo, in Iran, Iraq with the Kurds, in different parts of the world.
There are so many ex-CIA employees that come out and speak up, of course, after they leave the CIA. Some, after they speak up, you don't see them, but some, they continue to talk about the things. And one example is the Confession of an Economic Hitman. You know, it's still available. The book is there. He talks about that. Sometimes he gives interviews and you hear what exactly happens behind the scenes, right? Before they come out and talk about these things, there's always speculations. There's always people speaking up about what has been happening behind the scenes. People in government, people in leadership that have been offered money when they say no to money, power. We've also seen assassinations, leaders that are doing their best, getting unalived, and these are stories that are usually not covered on the Western mainstream media. And we understand why. It means they will have to blow the whistle or talk about the things that their own governments, their own funders are doing behind the scenes. And of course, they don't want that to be out there. But now, because of social media, a lot of these old clips or videos or stories are coming out and people are starting to put one and two together, especially when it comes to countries in Africa or the Middle East. It's very clear that there's a trend and there is similarities in how, if you're a good leader serving your people, which means putting your people and your country first, something will happen to you. But if you tend to bow down and be a puppet or agree to do certain things, then you will stay in power for years and they will not even call you a dictator. So we've seen that happen. And I think to a degree, that's one of the reasons why people really support the president of Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore, because he seems to not care for these people and not allow their narrative to impact his country and how he runs it. Although there has been so many attempted coup against him, he just keeps going, and people see that and they want to preserve that. They want to support him in order to get to the place that they want to get to. It's clear that the West is against him. When the West is against you, you know, what are you doing right? Is what people ask nowadays. Anyways, fam, what are your thoughts on this? Let us know down below. I am